The BTL-A4 series Y-Wing was developed by Canon Manufacturing to serve as the mainstay attack bomber of the Galactic Republic during the Clone Wars. The vessel was considered to be supremely dependable and was extremely popular with its pilots and gunners. This popularity continued into the civilian market when the bomber was made commercially available at the end of the Clone Wars, and the ship became one of the most abundant combat spacecraft in the civilized galaxy, serving with pirates, privateers, planetary governments, and most notably the Rebel Alliance. 23.4 meters long, with a wingspan of 16.24 meters, the BTL-A4 had gone through numerous changes from its original design by the time of the Battle of Scarif. The version used by the Rebel Alliance lacked any external paneling, as Alliance engineers felt the armor provided so little protection that the best choice was to simply remove it completely to drastically increase the speed of maintenance and repairs. The large silhouette of the Y-Wing, coupled with its lack of armor, made the ship even more reliant on an effective fighter escort than most strike bombers, but once even a small group of Y-Wings were able to reach their target intact, the level of sheer destructive power they were able to bring to bear on even the largest capital ships made the bombers an invaluable asset to the rebellion. Though the exact placement of laser hardpoints on the Y-Wing's frame has changed between the Clone Wars and the Galactic Civil War, the weapon systems themselves have remained much the same. Fixed to the nose of the ship, a pair of medium laser cannons provide the bomber with a means of self-defense against hostile strike craft, as well as eliminating small and poorly armored subsystems on enemy warships or installations. When the craft was originally put into service at the outbreak of the Clone Wars, it was outfitted with a dorsal ion turret operated by the bomber's co-pilot from within a small transparasteel bubble. This was intended as a means of disabling the computer brains of Confederate vulture droids, so as to leave them dead in space and unable to intercept the Y-Wing before it could reach its target. When the craft fell into the hands of the Alliance, they kept the ion turret but removed the co-pilot and transparasteel dome, preferring instead to remotely operate the ion weapons from the pilot's console, thereby removing the possibility of explosive decompression should the turret be destroyed by weapons fire. Being a dedicated torpedo bomber, the Y-Wing is naturally capable of carrying a variety of warheads, all of which are launched from a pair of integrated Arakid Flex torpedo tubes beneath the bomber's nose. The vessel is equipped with an extensive range of targeting computers and quick-scan imaging systems, all of which are maintained and operated by an onboard astromech droid, and as a result, the bomber is capable of delivering ordnance with lethal precision, destroying the defensive towers of hostile installations, or disabling large warships with salvos of ion torpedoes. Across its long service, the Y-Wing has participated in countless engagements, and on numerous occasions, the bombers have been directly responsible for ensuring victory over the enemy. During the first year of the Clone Wars in 22 BBY, the Y-Wings of Shadow Squadron were responsible for disabling the weapon systems of the Subjugator-class warship Malevolence, ultimately saving the lives of 60,000 non-combatants aboard the Khalida Shoals medical station, and over 2 decades later, in the Battle of Scarif, the Alliance Y-Wings of Gold Squadron disabled the Imperial Star Destroyer Persecutor using ion torpedoes, allowing Rebel Admiral Raddus to order the ramming maneuver that would facilitate the capture of the Death Star plans. Across many decades of service in the navies of multiple galactic powers, the BTL-A4 Y-Wing has more than proven its worth as a reliable and effective strike bomber, and having played a crucial role in the respective downfalls of both the Confederacy of Independent Systems and the Galactic Empire, the bomber is without a doubt the most successful and historically significant vessel ever to roll off the assembly line at Canon Manufacturing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy the channel, why not follow the link and check out our plans for Spacedock Planetside, an upcoming series centered on sci-fi ground vehicles and aircraft.